guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today I'm finally showing you guys the house tour of the Let's Build a Family Home series. We're finally done and I'm so happy to show you guys the finished project. So of course, if you were following this series, you already know how the inside of the house looks, but then again, it's still very nice to see the overall finished project in one go. So if you haven't followed the series, I will link the series here on the top right corner of your screen. Go check that out if you really like real-time builds, because I did build this in real time, so you can check that out there. And if you don't want to, that's fine, you can just look at the house tour and then decide if you want to download the house. So for the download information, it's all in the description of the video. There is a link to the gallery, there's a link to the Dropbox, and there's also all the information that you need to find me on the gallery. So go check that out if you want this house in your game. Okay, so let's get started now. So I am gonna show you guys the front first, but of course you already saw that because we were parked right in front of the home. So this is a 3-story modern looking family home, and you can have up to 8 Sims living here. There are 6 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, 6 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, swimming pool, play area, a little garage at the front. As you guys can see, it's more like a garage port to an open garage, but you can still park your car here. So yeah, let's just jump right in it and let's go inside the house so that I can show you guys around. So we are now inside the home and this is the hallway. Let me show you the hallway real quick. So here on the right side we have a little clothing area where you can hang up your coat. Of course, take off your shoes. I mean, I hate it when people go into my house with their shoes. It's really annoying. I clean just every day. I clean my house every day because I have children and I hate it when people come in with their dirty shoes. So I really like the idea that there is a shoe rack there so that people can take off their shoes. So if you look here on the left side of the house, of the hallway, there is a mirror, there is a side table, and I imagine that when you come in of the house, so you come in like this, then you can look to the left, check out yourself if you're still looking fine, of course, and then you can drop your keys right here so that you won't forget where they are. So yeah, this is the hallway. So when you look at the right, yes, right. My lefts and my rights are so hard sometimes. Anyways, this is the right, and if you go through the door, you have the first bathroom of the house. So this is the bathroom that the family would use if they're downstairs, and of course all of the guests that come into the house will use this bathroom. So of course we have a potty because there are toddlers living here. There is a toilet and a shower, and of course a sink. So let me see if I can give you guys a good look of the first bathroom. Okay, so let's go back to that hallway. So the stairs we are gonna do later. First, let me show you guys the living room. So here on the left, you enter the living room, and here on the right, you enter the kitchen. But first, let me show you guys the living room. Yeah, the living room. Let's go into the living room first. So I did change this a little bit, this hallway. I made this, at first this was very open, but I liked the idea of a little hallway to separate everything. So you go through here and then you look at your right side. We have a bookcase. There is a, what do you call this? A chess table. There is a chess table and a large seating area for the television so that the entire family can sit here and watch television. There's also here a little seating area for someone who wants to read a book maybe. And of course, when you go through here, So this is a little divided area at the back of the living room. This is the activities room for the children, and mom and dad can use this as well because there is a computer so they can do their work here. There is a easel, so mom and dad can definitely paint if they want to, and there is an entire play area for the children as well, which I think is very nice and very, very necessary if you have children like I do. I mean, back in my home, the activity center and the living room are all meshed together. So it's one big play area for the children at this point. I am planning on separating that all, but for now, all of this that you can see is all there in my house. So yeah, I really like the idea for this family home to make everything a little bit separate. So we have here a seating area for the toddler so that she can play, or he or she can play here. There's a tablet, a bookcase, and then we have, of course, a dollhouse. So children and toddlers can use that dollhouse, by the way. It's not only for toddlers. And then here we have a game stable where they can play Don't Wake the Llama game. The Don't Wake the Llama game is only for children, not for toddlers. Toddlers cannot play. So yeah, this is the activities room for the children and the parents, and this is the relaxing couch area. So you can just imagine mom and dad sitting here watching a soap, or if you were like me and my husband watching Top Gear because we love that series. And then there you can look at what your children are doing, which is absolutely nice. And here a little glimpse of the backyard, which we are gonna do a little bit later. So going through here, we are crossing the hall and we are getting into the dining area. So this is a dining and kitchen area in one. We don't have a separated dining room, which is fine by me. So we have a large dining table. We can have up to 8 Sims on this table. I know I only placed one toddler chair, and this household has 2 toddlers. Or the house is made for 2 toddlers. I did only one because I actually don't use the high chairs in my game. But I thought it was fun to have it there as an option. But I rather not play with it. So yeah, that's why I only have one. So when you cross the dining area, we have this really nice kitchen. I love the layout of the kitchen so that it's very open, and that at one side you have your sinks, your coffee machines and stuff like that, and on the other side you do all the cooking, which I really like. And I love the combination of the upper kitchen counters with the lower counters. You guys know, if you are following me for a long time now, this is my favorite combination. So I love to combine the cool kitchen upper counters with the perfect patio stuff back normal counters here. So these are actually outdoor counters, but I think those look beautiful inside a modern or contemporary home. So yeah, this is the kitchen. Let me show you guys around so you can wash your hands here and look outside if you want to. You can see all the people jogging here, especially if you would have placed the house here on this lot in Newcrest. All the Sims walk by here, which is actually kind of nice. I like that idea. So there's a microwave. Of course, there is a dishwasher. Very important in a family home because there's so many dishes. So yeah, and there's a little cherry, a little what's the color? Yellow chair. I forgot the color. So yeah, that's basically it. So I do have to say I love the color scheme of this home. This is very, very neutral, but with all the yellow little tints, it just makes it look a bit more lively, which I think is nice. So here we have a door, and if you go through this door, you enter the patio area. So on this patio, you can of course entertain your guests, have a barbecue. You can all sit here and just have a great time, or just the entire family can eat outside when the sun is shining. And in The Sims, the sun is always shining, so they can always sit outside if they want to. So there is of course a bar. I think that is very nice to have, so mom and dad can sit there and drink a cocktail when the children are asleep. Very important for that social time between just between a married couple is always very important. There is the barbecue. And yeah, that is basically it for the patio. So let's go through here. And here, if you look here, we have a large swimming pool. So let's go up so that you can really see it. So this is a family orientated swimming pool. You can see it because we have tortoise, schildpadden in English. I don't know. I forgot the word. Turtles. That's it. I needed to think about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and then I knew the name. So yeah, these are turtles in the swimming pool for the children to make it look a little bit more fun and not so scary. Although when I was younger and I went to swimming pools, we had like stickers of dolphins inside of the local swimming pool, so that was the public pool, and I always thought that those stickers were sharks and I was terrified to go into deep water. So for some people the turtles will help, for some children it will not help. So yeah, so let's go through here, and then we have this little diving platform. There is a yoga mat here if you want to do some yoga, and then if you swim across or hop on the stones, I don't know, Sims can't hop, but you can imagine that they hop on the stones, and then mom and dad can sit here, relax with that bubble blower. Of course, no nicotine in this bubble blower. This is a healthy bubble blower, you guys. A very healthy bubble blower, and they will sit here, relax, and just, I don't know, enjoy their time together. There's a very romantic vibe going on here. As you guys can see, there is a fountain on the left and the right, all those candles. So in nighttime, I think this would look very beautiful. So let's hop on back on the stones and to the play area of the children. Very important. Let's go do it like this. So this is very important for the children because this is a family home. We specifically went for a family house, so we needed, of course, a family play area. So there's again a play area for the toddlers with a bear. There are blocks, and there's of course a dollhouse. And then for the children, we have the monkey bars. And I find the monkey bars very handy for the children, especially because the children, I mean my children in the Sims game, tend to sometimes get overweight. Probably my fault because I am not feeding them properly, but they tend to get overweight, and I think when you have a monkey bar, they can really lose the weight quite fast, which is very nice. So the monkey bar is very nice to have in a family home. So when you then go through here, we have a little pathway, and I really liked it. I love making pathways. You guys know that. If you are following me for a while, I love making little pathways going to the backyard and stuff like that. So here we have another pathway, so your sim would be walking like this, and then you can see there we have a gate. So I did go for a gate because, again, we have toddlers. I didn't want them to get out. Thank God toddlers cannot drown in The Sims. Not because, that's just wrong. Because we should have then closed off the, how do you say that? The swimming pool. Then we definitely needed to add in like a fence so that the toddlers wouldn't fall in. But luckily in The Sims, your toddlers can't fall in. So I'm going to show you guys the exterior of the house real quick. So this is the back. Again, you see those 3 stories, very modern looking. And then let's go further to here. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, so that is not, if you are gonna download this from the gallery this year, this little thing here, that's not gonna be there. That was, I copied the room. So if you saw the last episode, I copied the bathroom up so that we didn't need to like work a lot anymore on the bathroom, and I copied this as well. So this is not going to be there. Only this one, just so that you know, because this is looking weird and it's annoying me. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do it, you guys. So gone. all gone. And you won't see that anymore. So anyways, let's go back to the front. Really professional of me. And I'm gonna show you guys the second floor. Okay, we are now back in the hallway, and here we have the staircase leading up to the second floor. So I placed all these lights there because it was looking very dark in the hall and we needed some lights, and I don't know, it just looked really empty. So we are gonna go up the stairs here, and then you immediately see 3 doors. So this door here, let me show you this one first. This is the bathroom. So this is the bathroom that I think we have a teen girl here. So this is for the teen girl and the 2 toddlers. Here we have 2 toddler potties. Downstairs we only have 1 because we only had room for 1. There is a toilet, a bathtub, and a shower, and of course a sink. Even 2 sinks, so everything that you need for your Sims. Oops, oh my gosh, what happened? I don't know. So yeah, let's go back into the hallway, and then let's go into the master bedroom first. So let's go in. So we enter here the master bedroom. Let's zoom out a little bit, and we have here a little seating area, so you can sit here like that. Put on your shoes if you want to. And then here we have the walk-in wardrobe. So this wardrobe here is non-functional. This is just a decorational wardrobe. But this one is from Get Together. This does function, so you can use that to really change your Sims clothing. And then here we have a very large mirror, of course necessary for your Sims so that they can check out themselves, see if their color combination is on point and stuff like that. So this is actually mommy's little area. So going through here, we are gonna enter the actual bedroom. So the bedroom has a little seating area right here, a large television, so you can sit here, right here, watch television. You might have little neck problems though, because the television is so large, but you can also sit here on the bed, just lay in bed and watch television, which is absolutely nice. So yeah, that's gorgeous. So if you look here, we have these really nice wall decoration. I love that. I loved what I did there. I don't know why I did that, but it looks so really nice. And then here we have mommy, her vanity table, of course, and some lighting so that she can just look at herself better, really. And then here we have another dresser, and then when we go through this door, we have the balcony with a seating area, lots of light. So this is actually again a romantic place for mom and dad, and you can overlook the neighborhood a little bit if you like. So yeah, that is basically the bedroom. And if you cross it through here, we have the master bedroom. And I love, just let me show you guys real quick. I love it that this is really open. It's a very open floor plan, the master bedroom, and I really, really like that. So we have a bathtub here and a sink. There is no shower. We could have placed a shower. There was enough space, but I really wanted this to be very open and luxurious. And I think it looks really luxurious with the bathtub there. I mean, that's just my opinion. You can always add in a shower if you like. So going back through the walk-in wardrobe and then entering the hallway. So here, let's go through this door. So that's a lot of color. Anyways, when you go through that door, of course, you have the toddler's bedroom. And this is a boy toddler bedroom, a twin boy. I love making twin toddler bedrooms because toddlers are so tiny, and I love it when they are together and being all cute and stuff like that. So yeah, toddler twin bedroom. So this is a boy's bedroom. As you guys can see, I was going with the yellow, blue and green color combination. We have the sport cars here. We have a castle. I mean, boys play with castles, of course, not doll houses. I mean, that's not true. A lot of boys play with doll houses. I mean, I think even my brother played with doll houses when we were younger. But of course a castle would have been cooler. He would have loved the castle. So Yeah, a castle is here. And a giraffe. Here are all their toys that they were playing with, just scattered around on the floor. And a seating area with a bookcase, very important. And there is a wardrobe as well for your children and a toy chest. So let's just look around real quick and take that all in. So it's a really nice looking toddler bedroom, and you can always change the colors if you want, if you have twin girls. So going through this hallway here, we have a little seating area which I added in off camera, and then going through the door we have the teen girls bedroom. So this teen girls bedroom, I find this very beautiful. This is a color scheme that I adore. I mean, whites, grays, and black. That's just heaven for me. And then with that fuchsia pink, or it's not pink, I don't know, pink or purple. I'm not sure. I think this is like a purple and this is like a pink purple. I'm not sure. Anyways, I think it looks really nice. So we have a little seating area, a dresser, and then when we go through here, we have her filming setup. So the teen girl's bedroom is a YouTuber's beauty blogger bedroom, and she would sit here. So this is her background. This is what her viewers would see when she's sitting there on her chair like that. And of course a vanity. There is the camera. So when you cross her walk-in wardrobe, you get this little, it's like an office. So it's a small looking office where she can sit, she can do her homework here, but she can also do all her video editing right here, which I think is really nice. So that are all the bedrooms for the second floor. So let's go back and let me show you guys the third and final floor right now. So let's go up, and we have this beautiful looking skylight roof there. So yeah, that is really nice. And then, whoops, I'm sorry for the camera. It's gonna go a little bit more faster because we are so high up. So sorry if it looks a little bit annoying. I am gonna try to make it as steady as possible. So when we enter this bedroom here, it's not a bedroom. This is the gym. So this is a gym that someone made for this home. I put up a empty room to the gallery, and I asked you guys if you wanted to furnish that room for in this house. And that person, I think he or she is called Nadas, furnished this beautiful gym for me, and we really needed a gym. I mean, we had enough bedrooms as it was, and we already had like a little office play area on the first floor. So a gym was definitely something that I needed. So thank you so much again for your participation in this build. So as you guys can see, there are these things, which I don't know the name from. There is a punching bag, oops, lots of mirrors, and a treadmill, if I'm saying that correctly, some music, and of course a clock so that you can watch your time, so that you won't work out too long. So yeah, so here are mirrors, and then we have the 4 final doors. So let's go through this door first. Oh, this is so annoying, this camera. Anyway, so this is the teen boy's bedroom. I love the color scheme. For a teen boy, this is really nice, and I think that the blue and the dark grays and black really tie in with the overall feel of the home. So as you guys can see, I'm using the new bowling stuff pack for this room. So if you want this home completely with everything, you do need that pack, or you can just rearrange this room however you please, because I think I only use that pack in this room. In the other rooms, you won't have the bowling stuff pack. So if you're fine with that, if you are like, I'm gonna furnish it myself, I don't have that pack, you can still download this from the gallery. So here we have a little seating area with all his bowling trophies. This boy is just a bowling, how do you say it? A bowling nut. He's insane about bowling. He just loves it. So all of his trophies, oops, are there. Here we have more bowling memorabilia, if I'm saying that correctly. So his I don't know what I don't know what this is, but he loves it and he collects it and he puts it up there on the wall. Then if you look there, those are his favorite bowling balls, which he absolutely adores, and he will pick his best one for every match that he's gonna do. And then of course here we have more trophies that he's won with his bowling, and then his bed as well with a large bowling ball poster because he loves bowling. So yeah, that is basically the bowling obsessed teen boy's bedroom. And then let's cross here because my camera. So here we have another bedroom, and as you guys can see, this color combination is more darker and grimmer, but still very lively with the little pops of pink and purple. So this is the kids girls bedroom, and the kid girl that is gonna live here, she is kind of evil, kind of gothic, and we needed of course a bedroom that fitted in with her personality. So she's not completely evil, she does have like this quirky side, I'm not sure. Anyways, she does love her pinks and her purples, she's a little bit girly, but she's still very evil, so we needed to make it dark. So here, this is her clothing area. She does love clothes, even as a kid. So this is where she would get dressed for school. Then if you turn around here, I'm doing it real slow so that the camera doesn't flip. We have a large mirror with her toy chest and her berry. Then we have her bed here. She loves her Bercula. That's why Bercula is right next to her bed. She absolutely adores Bercula. She has a activities drawing table, if I have that correctly. And then outside, she does have a balcony. She has a bear and a puppet closet and a dollhouse as well. So that is the kids girls bedroom. Let me show you guys the final two rooms. So this room here, this is the bathroom. So this is the bathroom for all the children. We have a walk-in shower, a bathtub, a toilet, and 2 sinks. Very basic. And some clouds. Just some clouds, some random clouds in the bathroom. Then when we go in here, we have the final bedroom. Let's see if I can give you guys a beautiful angle. So this is the final bedroom of the house. This is the kids' boys' bedroom. I didn't really know which personality I really wanted them to have. I knew I wanted like a nerdy kind of boy. So he loves computers, he loves science, and he loves frogs and stuff like that. You know, the real scientific nature thingies. He loves it all. So he also has his void critters, very important. All my kids are void critter collectors. He has his normal collectibles and some postcards from his grandmama. Those 3 are from his grandma. She loves to mail him postcards. And then here we have his basketball hoop. He's also into the basketball. He's not that great yet, but he is going to practice and practice in his room until he gets better. That's why he has a hoop in his bedroom, because he really wants to get better at it. And yeah, and then of course a bed with all his favorite YouTubers and game posters, very important as well. And of course a bookshelf and a seating area where your sim can sit and do his homework. So yeah, that's basically it. So we have done all the bedrooms. So let me show you guys the floor plan real quick, just so that you can see. So this is the 3rd floor that I showed you guys with the gym, kids girls, kids boys, teen boys. And then the 2nd floor with the twin toddlers, teen girls, master bedroom, ensuite bathroom. And then the 1st floor with the kitchen, living, and activities room and bathroom. And of course here we have the garden as well. So I hope that you guys liked this little house tour, and yeah, let me know in the comment section below the video what you thought of it and what we should do next, which kind of home should we start on doing next in a real time build? Let me know all of that in the comment section below the video. Don't forget to leave your likes, of course, very important. And if this is the first video that you are seeing from me, don't forget to check out the series of this entire house or watch another speed build of mine. I will link one here in the screen for you to see. So I hope that you guys have a great day wherever you are, and I will see you hopefully in the next one. Bye bye.